So maybe I'll just share a little bit about what we mean by resilient space holding. So space holding is it's a very wide, broad thing. You might be facilitating groups, but you can hold space in a conversation with a friend. So that's also space holding. So it's anywhere where you are holding space for someone else, by listening, by responding to what they're saying, by supporting them through something, by teaching them something. Lots of different ways that we hold space. So really think about the widest interpretation of what we mean by space holding. And resilience is very connected to sustainability, sort of a sustainable energy flow. And in the current paradigm, dominant power over paradigm, it's very hard to be resilient when we're acting in integrity. Stuff drains us. We put in energy and we don't get things in return. We're getting burnt out. We're getting exploited in many cases. So it's very hard to be resilient. So we are offering somatic practices. So maybe we'll talk a little bit about what we're doing here. Is we will offer somatic practices to reconnect to our bodies in situations where we might have kind of gone offline or having a nervous system response. So we're going to offer 2 somatic practices each session and a communication practice. Very simple things that make quite a lot of difference in communication. So that's kind of some of what we do.
And we're going to be working with these somatic practices and communication practices across 4 weeks, where the themes are going to be: week 1, self-awareness and looking at strengths and motivations. Week 2, still self-awareness, but looking more at shadows and challenges. And then weeks 3 and 4, which is about triggers and conflict. Week 3 being in spaces, and week 4 being with our collaborations or co-facilitators. And one of the reasons why we're starting this week with strengths and motivations is that in order to get into all that other stuff, we need to do some resourcing and build that resilience to be able to reflect on and think about and process these other maybe more challenging or difficult experiences in a trauma-informed, paced, supported way.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I think that's it. I think pacing is really crucial. So we will pace through in a slow way to kind of build up agreements and share the practices with you.
Enjoy.